Alright, I'm going over law of sines in Y17 in Algebra 2. So this law, or rule, is for triangles that do not have a right angle. So let's draw an example here. Got angle U, angle T, angle V, and opposite these angles. If you look here, angle T, the opposite side of angle T is side T, or lowercase t. And for V, kind of hard to tell, but opposite V is side V, and it's lowercase. So and then U over here, angle U, its opposite side is 6, and we can label it little u if we want. So the law of sines is basically a proportion. I'll write it out here. You're going to see it written probably like this. Move this over. Sine of angle A over side A equals sine of angle B over side B equals sine of C over side C. So basically over here they just replaced the A, B, and C with a TUV. You might hear some dogs. I'll be alarmed. I'm safe. So anyway, let's take, this will make more sense here as I do an example. So let's take this triangle, and we know this angle and the opposite side of it. So that's where we first want to start, is identify an angle you know and the opposite side you know. So that would be sine of u. So I'll write out how this looks before putting in numbers. So the sine of u over side u equals, we're going to use t here, angle t, sine of t over little t. And now we can plug in our numbers. So go over here, sine of u. So we're going to replace the u of 22 degrees, and the opposite side, little u, is 6. And then sine of t, we're going to place the t with a 122. And the little t is what we're going to solve for. Notice we did not use the big V or the little v because no numbers were given for them. Although we could figure out angle V by adding up these two angles and subtracting from 180. But we're just going to stick with t right now. So notice the law has 3 different ratios equal to each other, but when you solve or you apply the law, you're only going to use 2 ratios. So this proportion here, you're going to need your calculator. Make sure your calculator's in degree mode. And the sine of 22 is 0.3746, and that's rounded to the nearest 10,000th. So the 6 stays here, and then the sine of 122 is 0.8480, rounded to the nearest 10,000th. move that up, sorry. So now you're going to cross multiply. I'm going to bring this over here. I'm running out of room. So we have 0.3746 times t equals 6 times 0.8480, which is 5.0883 rounded to the nearest 10,000th, and then to solve for t, you divide by 0.3746 on both sides. So t equals whatever this is. I'm getting there. Point zero, oh, 0.3746. I'm getting 33 rounded to the nearest 10,000th for t. So if you look here, t is 13.5. I think IXL has it rounded, or has you rounding to the nearest tenth. So this would change to t is approximately 13.6, rounded to the nearest tenth. So that's your law of sines. I'll come back and do another example here in a minute.